what cycling kit is worth spending more on, and when is cheap good enough? Welcome back to my mini-series, Cheap versus Expensive. First up today, bike computer mounts. As you might have seen in previous videos, I'm a massive advocate of having a dedicated bike computer, and we'll get to computers in a minute, but what about the actual mount? Is cheap best, or is it worth investing? And I'd say in this case that cheap is best. I've used these cheap mounts off eBay for years, but what I would say is that the mounts that attach to the stem bolts or the underside bolts are definitely the best. They don't take up any space on your handlebar, and more importantly, they are symmetrical because of course, aesthetics. Sadly, a lot of bikes these days have proprietary mounts, and these are well expensive. But before I have a little rant on that, let's circle back to bike computers. Where do these rank? And I'd say it's complicated. Like I said, I'm a massive fan of a dedicated bike computer, and it would rank pretty highly on my essential list. But do you really need to invest here? The newest offerings from Wahoo and the other brands are almost faultless at this point. But if you're just getting into the sport, there are a lot of older second-hand options that have a very similar feature set. Yes, you'll not have a warranty, but if you can find a good deal, then it might be worth taking a punt, and then you can always upgrade down the line if you get more serious about things. Anyway, that's all for today. I will catch you in the next episode, or if you're new here, there's about 5 previous episodes in this series that you might be interested in.